Hi there, Taylor Rorrer for NOS 130, and in this video we're going to look at the command prompt and teach you a couple of things that you can do with it. So let's go ahead and get started. Just right click and do run as administrator and to get that opened up. And instead of working within the Windows System 32 directory, first I want to go back to the root of my C, just type and simply just type in CD backslash, and that puts you in your C root there, and just type in dir for directory, and you can see all the directories that are listed in the C drive, or the root of C rather. We've got users, work, YouTube, a couple of new folders, my utilities, program files, and so forth. But where we're actually going to work today is in on the flash drive that I have installed. I've already plugged it in, so it's already been assigned a drive letter, and it was assigned the drive letter of G. So just type in G : to get to your flash drive there, and just type in dir. And where we're going to work is right here in the test directory in the Scotty directory. It shows a bunch of executable files that I use as well. But for this tutorial, we're not going to mess with those. We're just going to mess with test and Scotty. So before we get started, let's see what we have in those directories. Just type in cd backslash test dir, and we have a text document in there. Look at Scotty, and we have nothing in there. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do is I want to get back to my test directory where I've got the text document, and we want to look at the attributes for that. So what we're going to do is type in attrib and space. Before I actually show you the attributes that are on that particular file, I'm going to do a / question mark to bring up the help directory for this particular command. It shows you sets the at a plus sign, it will set the attribute. The minus sign will clear the attribute. R makes it a read only. A archive, and the H which is the hidden file attribute. If you remember correctly, we've got the text document in here called taylor.txt, and what I want to do is I want to look at the attributes for that. So I just type in attrib and hit enter. And for the text document, we only have the archived attribute. So maybe I want to make the file have the attribute hide the file. So we type in attrib, and then we're going to type in, hit the plus sign to add an attribute, and I'm going to type in H. Excuse me, there. Type plus H, and type in dir, and it shows the file is being gone. Another way to look at that, we can go down to your libraries, scroll down to your G drive, and look in your test directory, and it's gone from there as well. So what I want to do now is say I want to remove that attribute. Let's type in attrib minus H and dir. We've still got the Taylor text document back. Go back over here, and you can see it's back there as well. And so now let's go back to the command prompt. Now let's say you might want to give the file a read-only attribute. Just type in attrib plus, there we go, plus R, and that's going to give you that read-only attribute there. So if you tried to type in attrib plus H, it's hidden, it's gone again. So attrib minus R minus H dir, and look at it, and we just got rid of the read-only and the hidden attribute as well. Let's say you want to move the file that's in your test directory over to your Scotty directory, because if you remember correctly, let's we had nothing in there. And let's just double check. So what we do is we type in cd backslash Scotty, type in dir, and there are no files there. So cd backslash test dir, and still have the text document there. So let's first let's move the file. So type in move space g colon backslash test backslash asterisk asterisk point asterisk space g colon backslash Scotty. One file moved. Go back to your Scotty directory. There, you can see right there where the file was copied, or excuse me, where the file was moved. So what we want to do, let's say you want to move or make a copy of the file and put it back into your test directory. Just type in copy, and it pretty much you're typing in the same way as you did for the move. You just got to substitute move for copy. And don't forget your asterisk, decimal asterisk, g colon backslash test. One file copied, cd back to test, and dir, and got the same file in there. Let's say you want to rename the file that's in your test directory. So you just type in ren space quotation mark Taylor.txt in quotation space open up new quotation. Let's say you want to name it as bob.txt. Hit enter, type in dir, and now the file has been successfully renamed as bob.txt. So I'll tell you what, let's rename that file back to Taylor.txt. So ren bob.txt to Taylor.txt. dir, okay, move g colon backslash test backslash g colon backslash. What it's going to do, it's going to ask you if you, since you already have a Taylor.txt into your Scotty directory, it's going to ask you if you want to overwrite it. And since the files are both the same, neither one has been modified, just type in yes, and there you go. cd colon or cd backslash Scotty dir, and you got the same file in there. And so maybe you want to delete the file out of the Scotty directory. Just simply type in del space, then type in the file name, and the file has been deleted. And if I remember correctly, yeah, we have taken everything and deleted everything out of the Scotty directory and the test directory as well. So there's a couple of things you can do within your command line utility window there. Close it out, just type in exit, and that's going to bring you back to your desktop. And look where you are when you reopen it. You can run as administrator again, and you're back to your Windows System 32. So you've actually done no permanent damage to your computer. Actually, you haven't done any damage to it at all. So there you go. Hope you've learned a couple of things from that. And for more command line utilities, you can go to the Microsoft website, and what I actually have here is command line reference A through Z. And as you can see there, there's the attrib attributes command as well. And there's the delete command, the directory, so forth. So a lot of other interesting commands that you can use just simply by doing a basic internet search. So I hope you've learned maybe a couple of interesting things, and thanks.